morning, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to be going through my entire skincare routine, but it is a very simple skincare routine. I recently just cut out a lot of steps because I felt like they were unnecessary, and I feel like my skin is pretty happy with that. And also just I'm pretty happy about that because it's not taking me like 40 million years to do my skincare routine. So I'm going to be showing you guys both my day and night skincare routine in this video. If you are new to my channel, my name is Sarah. I create content on fashion, beauty, and lifestyle. I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel and hit the bell down below so you get notified of every time I have a new video. Of course, don't forget to follow me on social media. All of my handles are linked down below. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and leave me a comment. That really does help my channel out a lot. But anyways, I'm excited to share this updated skincare routine with you guys. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay guys, so I just woke up and at this point all I've done is just like put in my contacts and brush out my hair. So I'm just getting started on the skin portion of my morning routine. For my morning skincare routine, I've been keeping it very simple because, you know, pre-pandemic and everything, I was going into work, so I just wanted to be as fast as possible. And even now with me like working from home every day, I still like the super quick and concise skincare routine. So the first thing that I go in with are these Trader Joe's Spa Natural Cleansing Pads with tea tree oil. I love these guys. I feel like they're very effective. I just feel like adding tea tree oil into my skincare routine has made just like a huge improvement. My skin responds to it very well. And I love the fact that these are cleansing pads because it makes it really easy to just grab one and wipe down my face and then I just throw it away and cleansing is done within like 2 seconds. Plus an added bonus is that it also gently exfoliates my skin as well. So I just feel like it gives my skin a nice luminance. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take one pad. That's all I need. The instructions on the back say to use 1 to 2. I think 1 is more than enough. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe down my whole face. I always make sure to get like right underneath my nose right there because I will break out there. It's like an odd spot that I break out in. And very important across the jawline as well. Because if you've ever broken out on your jawline, you know it's actually kind of painful. And then I get my neck a little bit, and then my forehead, and in between my eyes is another spot where I break out. Right now I do have one blemish in there that I'm trying to like nurse back to health right now. And then here is what the pad looks like when I'm done. A lot of this residue is really just product from the night before that hasn't soaked into my skin, and then dead skin as well. Okay, so next up is a step that I don't always do. I would say I mainly only do this like on the weekends, but right now when I'm filming this is a Saturday, so we'll go ahead and do it. But usually during the week, I skip this step. So usually in the mornings, my skincare routine is just 2 steps, but we'll go ahead and add in this optional step for today. I'm gonna take the e.l.f. Sunkist Booster Drops. This is basically like a lightweight serum that gives you a little bit of a bronzy glow without wearing any makeup. So I really do love wearing this, especially on days where I might just be running errands. I'm wearing a very light face or no makeup at all just to give me a little bit more of a glow. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take a couple of drops here. Rub it in between my hands and just pat it into my skin. And you're not gonna look like a full shade darker, but you will notice, like especially when you get into more natural light, your skin is just gonna seem like a little bit more sun-kissed. Then once that's done, I'm gonna go in with my moisturizer. I like to use the Bliss Drench and Quench Cream to Water Hydrator. This one is an extremely lightweight moisturizer. It's got a real thin consistency and it's super watery for being a gel, and basically it just like melts right into your skin. So I'm gonna take just a little bit right here on my hand and just gently massage it in. And the reason why I like this one is because I am oily, but I like to feel like I'm really hydrated. So this just like really settles into my skin really nicely. It doesn't leave me looking or feeling oily. It's not heavy because it does turn into kind of like a watery consistency. It just really truly soaks right into your skin and feels like you're not wearing anything, but you do feel nice and moisturized. Okay, then lastly, I just have like one extra step because it is summer. I'm gonna go out and run errands, and then I think Trevor wants to go to the beach. So I just wanna put on a little bit of SPF, and I'm really loving the Supergoop Glow Stick. This one has SPF 50 in it, and it's just like this clear stick. And when you apply it, it gives you a nice glow. As you guys can tell with my morning products, I just like to leave my skin looking and feeling nice and glowy, and this is definitely a product that'll help with that. So a little bit goes a long way on this, especially if you are oily, but I will say that it does absorb into your skin over time. So So if you feel like you went overboard, just give it a few minutes and it should sink in and just leave you with a nice glow. So I'm just gonna go ahead and lightly kind of like brush it on in like high points of my face, massage it just in, and you guys can see I have a little bit of a glow. I'm probably bordering on oily, but like I said, after a few minutes, it sinks into my skin and just leaves me with like a nice radiant glow. Okay, but anyways, that was it for just the morning portion of my skincare routine. When I'm dealing with like going to work, like in the winter time, really truly, I'm just doing like 2 steps, which is the cleanser and the moisturizer. But like I said, if I'm going out into the sun, or if I plan to do like no makeup, but I'm just gonna go like run errands and stuff, I'll go ahead and add in that Sunkist booster and the glow stick with SPF to protect my skin. So that is it. Super quick, super easy and simple. Usually if I'm not talking it through, it literally only takes me like a minute or less to do my morning skincare routine. So I love the fact that it's efficient and quick. But anyways, I'm gonna get on with my day, and then I will see you guys later this evening for my nighttime skincare routine. Okay, you guys, and welcome back. It is now later at night, and I'm gonna do my nighttime skincare routine with you guys. So first things first, obviously I'm gonna remove my makeup. I'm just gonna go ahead and take these false lashes off. Ugh. And I usually like to go ahead and pull off like whatever excess adhesive there is left on them, just that way they're ready to use right away for my next makeup look. So, and then I'll just put them away. So to remove my makeup, I love this method because it really does remove all of my makeup. I'm talking, I have like no residue or leftover makeup after doing these steps. So the first thing that I do is I take a cleansing balm. Right now I'm using the First Daily Cleansing Balm. I really love this one. You can get this one at Target. And this one actually a little bit goes a long way. I've probably had this for about 6 months and I still have a good amount left. I'm just gonna take a little bit, just about that much on my finger, and just warm it up and start working it into my makeup, and it'll just start melting everything, especially on my eyes where I have a lot of waterproof makeup, just to make it easier to take off in just a second. Okay, then I have the water running because I need to warm up our water here. Our water takes forever to warm up. But once I have all of this cleansing balm worked in, and mainly what I'm trying to get off is just like my eye makeup and my mascara. Once I feel like that's in a good spot, like you guys see right now, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the second step. Taking a microfiber towel, I use the Erase Your Face microfiber towels. I get these on Amazon and they come in a 4-pack, and these are like amazing for taking your makeup off. It comes 2-sided, but honestly either side I feel like takes off my makeup really, really well. I like to douse this in some warm water, which is why I need to warm up the water right over here, so I'm sorry if it's a little hard to hear me. Once the water is warm enough, I'm gonna go ahead and soak the towel, making sure it's like saturated with warm water. Just wring it out and literally just wipe your face, and all of the makeup comes right off. Like, look at that, there's just half of my face done, and you guys can see it just literally wiped everything right off. So I feel like the combination between that and the cleansing balm is like the perfect combination to really like truly remove your makeup. So make sure to get underneath your jaw and on your neck as well. You don't want to break out there from leftover makeup. On the other side. And I feel like the warmer the towel is from like the warm water, the better it is, because it just really melts your makeup and pulls it right off. And then if you have any foundation on your ears, make sure to get that as well. I have actually broken out on my ears, odd place to break out, and it's actually kind of painful, so highly suggest making sure everything is clean. Okay, so just to keep this nice and fresh, I like to take a little bit of antibacterial soap, just right here on it, and then I'll just wash it off in warm water and wring it out. And then I like to throw those into the wash whenever I do a load. Just that way I have fresh, clean ones every single time I do some laundry. But moving on to cleansing my face. Again, I'm gonna use another Trader Joe's Spa product. This is their face wash with tea tree oil, just like the cleansing pads from earlier. This one is an actual cleanser formula with a pump. So I'm gonna go ahead, take a pump of that. Again, just get some water. And just massage it right into my skin, making sure I get underneath the chin and all areas of the face. And And I like to work it in for a good minute or two just to kind of like stimulate my skin a little bit as well and just make sure that the product's really worked in. Okay, then once my skin is dry, I'm going to go in with some toner. I use the Ole Henriksen Balancing Force Oil Control Toner. I do have oily skin, I do have acne prone skin, so this is just like a really good toner. And then just taking a cotton wipe, I personally prefer the premium ones, but honestly you can just use whatever you prefer. Just gonna take a little bit, just right on it, just a couple of drops, and just wipe through. And this will also help to pick up any leftover makeup residue if there is any at all. Usually with the method that I do with the cleansing balm and the erase your face wipe, I have like no makeup residue left over, maybe just like a few dead skin cells, because for the most part it cleans most of it up. The only place where I might have some leftover residue will be on my neck. But yeah, as you can see, not a lot left over. I did apparently burst this zit up here, so there's a little bit of blood on there. But other than that, I don't have like a ton of makeup residue left on here. Okay, so this is where my nighttime skincare routine deviates from my old one. I used to have like a bunch of different serums and treatments that I would use in between this point and moisturizing, but now I've just cut all of that out and I feel like my skin is really, really happy with that. So skipping over all serums and stuff like that, I'm gonna go straight to my eyes. For my eyes, I've been really loving this one from Glow Recipe. This is their Avocado Melt Retinol Eye Mask. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this. So this is what it looks like in the pot. Just like a really, really creamy texture and consistency. And it's so cute, comes with a little spoon to use. I'm just gonna spoon out just a little bit. Honestly, a little bit goes a long way. Pop it right on my finger. And then I just like to warm it up in my fingers and then just pat it onto my skin. Just right underneath my eyes, using my ring fingers because they are the weakest. So then that way they're applying it in the most gentle manner. Then I go over top on my lids as well with the leftovers. Okay, then believe it or not, we're already on my night cream. So for my night cream, I like to use the CeraVe Skin Renewing Night Cream. I've been using this for about a year now and I really love it. I've dabbled in a couple of others just to experiment, but I always find myself coming back to this just because it's so good and I really do notice a difference in my skin. It has a pretty thick consistency, which I really do like, just because then I feel like my skin is getting nice and moisturized. So taking about that much, just gonna work it into my skin. And you want to always make sure as much as possible to apply your products in like an upward motion because you don't want to tug down on your skin or else it'll give you wrinkles. And then also make sure to drag your night cream or any products you're using onto your neck as well. Again, pushing in an upward motion because you don't want to create wrinkles by pulling down. Okay, then for my lips, I'm gonna go in with a lip mask. I'm really loving the Laneige Sleeping Lip Mask. I just love how thick it is. I also love the scent on this one. So just taking a small amount, because again, a little bit goes a long way. Put it right over top. And then this isn't actually skincare, but I'll go ahead and show it. So at this point, I like to go in with my Grande Lash MD serum. You guys know I've been loving this stuff. I've been using this for probably about 4 or 5 months at this point, and honestly I've noticed such a difference in my lashes. I'm not going to go too in depth into it in this video because I do have an entire review video on this serum, so if you missed it I will link it above. But this serum is just like amazing. If you have really, really short lashes, you will see a ton of growth with the serum. I kid you not, it's just so good. And then for the most part, we're pretty much done. At this point, anything else that I do is extra, and the most common extra step for me to do is to wear a sleeping mask. So for tonight, since it's a weekend, I'm gonna go ahead and pamper myself. I'm gonna go in with the Laneige Water Sleeping Mask. This mask is seriously so hydrating. I've been using it for so long. So taking just a small amount, you definitely don't need too much with this. Again, I'm gonna go ahead and apply it in an upward motion. And this will just help to like keep my skin hydrated overnight and really just moisturize it. Spreading it onto my neck and my chin, making sure I get this product everywhere. Okay, then my very last skincare tip for the night doesn't have to do with my face, it has to do with my hands and my arms. Make sure you pay attention to your hands and make sure that they're moisturized and hydrated, because besides your face or your neck, they're the next thing that can give away your age. So if you're trying to stay looking youthful and young, I would suggest to make sure your hands are moisturized at all times. So at night, I like to moisturize my hands and my arms with a lavender lotion. I used to use the one from Trader Joe's. That one was my absolute favorite, but unfortunately, I don't think that they make it anymore. So lately, I've been using this one from Dr. Teal's. This is their body lotion in Soothing Lavender, and it actually does have essential lavender oil in it. Also has cocoa butter, shea butter, and vitamin E to really moisturize you. So just taking a pump of that. I don't mind being kind of generous with this one. I'm just gonna go ahead and put all over my hands and then apply it all the way to my elbows. And also too, if you guys aren't aware, lavender is like one of those scents that'll just like kind of knock you out. It makes you feel really, really relaxed. A lot of specialists recommend smelling lavender, using like a lavender pillow spray or something right before you go to bed, because in terms of aromatherapy, it really relaxes and calms your body and your mind so that you can start getting into that sleepy state. So I love applying this at the end of the night. It really just put me in the mood to just like knock right out once my head hits the pillow. But anyways, that was it for my daytime and nighttime skincare routine. A really simple, easy skincare routine that honestly anyone can follow. I cut out so many steps, and like I said, I feel like my skin has just been happier. I do have oily, acne-prone skin, and I feel like cutting out all of those serums and treatments and stuff really hasn't made that much of a difference. My skin feels just as happy as I was when my skincare routine was like an hour long, and now it's cut down to like maybe 5 minutes. So if my skin's happy and I have more time on my hands, or I'm getting to bed earlier, that's definitely a win-win in my book. But anyways, it's getting late, I'm getting tired, so I love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to leave me a comment down below if you have any questions on my routine or any of the products that I use. And of course, again, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys very soon again in my next video. Bye.